Blessings and salutations, wonderful Leos and the cross-watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read. So it may not resonate to all of you, but to everyone that comes through with a view, I truly appreciate you. If this happens to be a message for you, can you like the video, comment below if you choose to, but definitely subscribe if you haven't. If you did, thank you kindly for doing so. Okay, Leo, currently I'm not doing personal reads. But these are general. It may not resonate to you, maybe for a fellow Leo. But even when I do the read, I might say you when it's them. Sometimes I even say I, and I'm not even that astrology sign. Either way, I'm just saying how it's easier for me to read. You take what's for you. You put who's who and where they need to go. If not, let it go. Either way, I don't want to be repetitive. Let's just get to the read for October 15th to the 21st. I was going to do a pre-shuffle, but I didn't. So we're going to see what we have for you, Leo, for October 15th to the 21st. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, to our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Leos. Amen. Amen. Let's see what we have for you, Leos. October 15th to October 21st, 2022 for the highest good for Leos. Please show me what to see. For Leos, what's the message for Leos, please? For Leos. Leos, please show me what to see. October 15th to October 21st, please. For Leos. Okay, first thing. Okay, this is the first one to flip. The only one that flipped at this time was the Three of Swords in reverse. So, Leo, this is, of course, the same. The beautiful thing is in reverse. Unfortunately, at one time, it was upright. There was a lot of pain. It was heartbreak. But you're recovering. You're healing. And that's a beautiful thing. I just want to reiterate that. Alrighty. Ooh. Star. That's the thing as far as with... It came out kind of flippity dip, so it just looked like even the process of healing, you're working on your wish fulfillment, feeling free, going on to the things that you need to. Alrighty, yeah. Taking a pause from it all. Okay. Leo, please. Leo. Pentacles, okay. More currently trying to focus on your coinage and your options. Okay. Money and options. Some secrets. Intuition kicked in. Ooh, about commitment. This is, ooh, the High Priestess and the Hierophant? That's a intense, that's the spiritual pair right here. This is, wow. Wow. Taurus, Cancer, Pisces. I see there is an apology or offer of love coming. It's an offer coming in. But what I see with this High Priestess and this Hierophant is so intense. It's like you keep it to yourself with this commitment, this... I need clarification. Well, more cards here, but... Okay, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have for you, Leos. Alright, let's see. Leos, please. I need to see. October October 15th to October 21st for Leos. October 15th to October 21st. Leo's highest good, please show me the disease. Leo's highest good, please. For Leo's, please. Okay. Definitely getting a very powerful lesson that was learned, even for being tied or committed to people who are still have secrets and lies and still working on their shadow side. Oh my word, you got some major arcanas came out immediately. The Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. Sheesh. Okay, let me just get this read. For Leo, please. You have so many major arcanas. OMG. So what I do see for some of you in this collective, you're spreading yourself too thin. Yeah, you realize that, I think that's what it was too, that you realizing to keep quiet to what you're committed to, that you have planned. Because a lot of things you worked out, like in your state, if you sit insecure and nurturing yourself and looking at your options, I think you picked up something really big in that process, because kid you not, even with those clarifying cards, is major arcanas on top of major arcanas. So I'm just going to say, yes, this is showing me it may be time to embrace a fear that will solidify your growth, especially with seeing somebody spread themselves too thin. With this heartbreak here, somebody literally, I feel like gave it to something that, or wanted to be the best of a connection, a commitment. But in the process of it not being that way, is more or less looking to focus on truly what you want to do. This is all about like a Leo's point of view of just like taking care of everything you need, and this has nothing to do with anybody, because whatever it does have to do with is not privy to where you're sharing that information anymore. It's more or less that it shows that this is something that is not about, this is about you. This is just, the Emperor is here with the Wheel of Fortune. As far as you plan, you're doing things according to the common sense, the way you need to do, like what you've realized in the past is like something what you was doing as far as giving into a connection, or trying to make something work, or wanting something to be, was totally not fated for you, because at the end of the day, karmically is showing where the fate was, it wasn't for you to make a move. It was for you to be worried about healing you. Because it came from this place of even seeing that you taking care of yourself and looking at all your wonderful options has gave you some wish fulfillment, helping. Like, your wish fulfillment is literally seeing all your endless possibilities. These options that you have is showing you, like, as far as being committed to some particular person who was not even ready. That's what I'm just saying. They wasn't ready. And what you see and what you know now, that is more or less in this place. Oh, it's a king and a queen of pentacles here. It's knowing that at the place that you're supposed to be, you're going to see the one you're supposed to be with. It's like it's going to happen just the way it's supposed to. And it's definitely showing too with this Hierophant here. It's just saying to literally to be easy in the process of this heartbreak, because it's showing so many opportunities coming here. It's definitely showing that from this heartbreak and this pain,
This third eye has opened up to see that your floor was your wings and that you are this amazing, beautiful, intelligent, strong, calculating, alluring entity. And a lot of things that was making you feel, for some of you, a toxicity because it was I believe the person that you was that broke your heart more or less, or um, was in a very Queen of Wands in reverse energy, basically a combative, feminine, toxic energy. Doesn't mean that's the gender. It's just saying the energy that was around you. Shallow, ooh, resistant, cranky, low vibrational. But I think what made you see was the fact that maybe they was attracted to you. But more or less, it started to see through that. And it was like, that's not that attractive. And it's definitely showing that over time, it's just see that it was better off for this, that this ending was the best thing that ever happened to you. It's like when they say that rejection was your protection. That's what it looks like. Okay. Let's see. So we have Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Cancer, Pisces. Just everybody's here, but the major arcanas is the ones that really like stand out the most to me. But let's see. For Leo, please. October 15th, October 21st. October 15th to October 21st, 2022. October 15th to October 21st. October 15th to October 31st. 21st, excuse me. October 15th to October 21st, 2022. For Leo, please. Decision. Head over heart. To like literally see as far as this pause you did in the past. Just like really take a inventory over the fact that does this really make sense for you? And it's more or less seeing like, no, not at all, because what you building and actually the fact that you're a nurturing, abundant person on your own, it's like, you know good and well what you deserve, even down to the fact that, yeah, this heartbreak was not a part of the plan. Even down to when you was looking to nurturing something that wound up like biting the hand that was trying to build you. You know, build the whole, the connection. You got world and Wheel of Fortune. When you see these options open up, and you start to see that's what you're supposed to have been committed to. It's like the world, you take the world on. It's like travel, just abundancy, fruitfulness, many opportunities. It's more or less coming from just slowing down. It was like it didn't have to rush to see. It wasn't meant. It's like for some of you, you wanted it to be with this past connection so bad that the red flags was ignored, or the fact that they wasn't even capable of doing these things was like, no, it's gonna happen no matter what. It's enough faith. I have enough faith for both of us. But it's more or less saying like, no, because it was unhappiness. Committing yourself to something here. Committing yourself to something here that have you eventually resenting and defending yourself constantly, because as much as you wanted a fourth wands connection to flourish, it's crossed. It's not standing right like the 1111, the true twin flame. It's like it have all this. It's like you really just want to spread your wings and make it happen with this person, but it's more or less seen from everything that you juggled. There was too, it's like what you tried to do wasn't capable. It's like they did not have, I'm not going to say the integrity to do the things or to believe, or they just didn't believe on the level of you, to the fact that you're over it. On to the next destination. Here go your Seven of Cups coming in. Yeah, you're no longer committed to that because you're more to your wish fulfillment. You're definitely holding on to the fact of, that how it did distract your manifestation. Like you was feeling low when you know you had so much things grown within you that you had to come up out your head, stop losing sleep, and get more for spending the time you need for you. I think for some of you, even from the perception that you're seeing things, is like it's coming out this place of no hard feelings. Like you wasn't the one. As much as I wanted it to be, I wasn't the one for you. You wasn't the one for me. Alrighties. I also see that even down to your nurturing state, this was caused not only hurting your heart, it's cutting your resources in this connection. And that's strategically, even with this King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Emperor here, it just was like you wasn't going to sit too long in that type of quicksand energy anyway. As much as you love the person, it's just like, yeah, it's more or less saying that if you keep it to yourself, it seems to be you're letting go of this. You realize it don't make you happy. And it wouldn't have made you happy in the long run because it wasn't capable at all. Like, they're probably perfect for someone else, but not you. That's what you came to see. Because they don't have the depth, the layers, and it's not like, not for what you're trying to do and how it just doesn't, it doesn't work. Let's see. I'm going to just see what else messages coming for Leo, please. October 15th to October 21st, 2022. October 15th to October 21st. Look, makeup to breakup. Yeah, it was going to happen just to... Let's see. Yeah, it's like you want the romance because they're a little cutie pie, but it's no depth there. Yeah. They needed more help than you can give them. Okay, this is flipped here. Baby, oh sugar. Let me see. Baby. Engage. And anchor. What else is here? Meeting. Surprise. Self-work. Slow down. Yeah, I seen that Knight of Cups here, but I do see that somebody's trying to show up, and I believe it's this person from the past. Let's see. Instant. Instantly start overthinking. It shows. Let me see. For some, it's very foreign for this person to have the, to know the restrictions. As far as you tell them to slow down, they instantly come in with the love bombing, and it just looks like that. Okay, now we say baby. It's like the song. by Shanti, but it's more or less like really just so in love with someone. Just so in love. It's like, if you ever heard that song, just the words, it's just like, to me, it feels like the first time I'm realizing that deep love, like that infatuation, like to where it's lovesick. You know? And then we have to either engage, and it could be where there was an engagement, or you wanted to be engaged, or you wanted to engage and go further, or they wouldn't engage in the way that you needed it to be, to where it shows an anchor. You see, it was dragging. For some, it was bringing you down because it was not letting you reach your full potential. It was more or less, you have to keep stopping what you're doing to address how you're feeling in this connection, and that would hinder what you're doing financially, or and that's why we're gonna get some clarifying cards here. For Leo, please. Clarifying message for Leo. October 15th to October 21st. October 15th to October 21st. October 15th to October 21st. 2022, please. October 15th. Eight of Cups. It's too much. It's too much. It's like he's feeling all it. Yeah. And this right here, I'm sure that's the Hangman in reverse. I'm sure that's the Hangman in reverse. But I'm going to make sure of it. I'm going to confirm it. Okay. OMG. Yep. Yep. Selfishness. The crowd. It's more or less seeing two, feeling like the need you have to walk away from this because just feeling this, and they wasn't like meeting you in the way where you felt like empty. It's like, as much as you was loving on them, they wasn't giving it to you in a place to where you felt like it was reciprocated, or it felt like it was, you didn't feel safe in that place with them, loving them like that. So it's engaged is the Knight of Cups in reverse. What else is engaged? Engage, please. Knight of Wands. So even with this engage, it's two knights here. Upright and reverse. And reverse has been, that Knight of Cups is reverse. It's more or less not in the energy of this, like, it's unapologetic. It's not about giving love and stuff. It's more or less the way they engage. This how this person engaged with you is all about passion, intimacy. It wasn't to where he was giving you them cups that you deserve. The anchor here is, that's the strength here. Yeah. You see the strength of your energy. I see Pisces here. And the Magician in reverse. You got major arcanas again. Virgo, Gemini. Let me see. Yeah, that's the strength right there. You see that this anchor was literally, with the Magician in reverse, it's the strength to really drop this anchor, because at the end of the day, it was, your manifestations wasn't moving in the way it should because you wasn't in a good place. The manifestation of magician energy, it's about this confidence of all the skills you have to make these things happen. It's definitely believing in not only the laws of attraction, it's grateful for the skills you have, and currently it's more or less being strong enough, feeling the strength to see that this was hindering you. It was like an anchor to what you was doing. Here's a decision you're making here. Here's a decision with the Eight of Wands. Because even with this Eight of Wands, it's on the back like a whole burden here. This is death in reverse. You know that if this return comes, it's blocking this King of Pentacles. You know this person who returns is not wise or stable enough for you to let your guard down or trust how they move. You know that there will be a tower. Even when they return, they're not going to come to really build something strong on. Like you feel like even when they come, it's with some really shallow intent. It's self-serving, you feel. Because you know what they brought to this connection. You definitely taking a road that's less work for you. With them, you like totally like, you know, if you reconsider, it's going to be a problem. And it just shows that every time it shows stress is when they return. But it just shows that you're unburdened by them not being around. Emotion stuff. It's more or less, you're starting to see how it benefits you when they around you and when they're gone. We're going to get advice and outcome for Leo, please. Advice and outcomes. Oh, that's you though, Leo. Strength is the Leo card. Yeah, you're there. He was burdened by this person that you really have much love for. It was definitely an anchor to you. And even shows the devil in reverse with your independence. Standing on your own, flourishing, detached from all that whackness. Advice and outcome for Leo, please. Advice and outcome for Leo, please. The Leo's highest good, October 15th, October 21st, 2022, please. Oh. Yeah, look, first thing out. Can't work with them. You cannot. It doesn't work. As much as, look, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And guess what that means? Because they still, it's like taking accountability that you feel more of a victory with that behind you. Here comes this communication. It's definitely showing some travel, some communication, some passion. OMG. Leo, is this the person from the past that's giving you some passion? Because that Queen of Pentacles is in reverse here. It's more like when this passion comes, I don't know if they're coming in like to cater to you. Ooh, sugar, honey, iced tea. This is definitely showing, okay, something wasn't working, taking accountability, find the victory of leaving that behind. Here comes some communication, some travel. Somebody's coming in with the wand in their hand, looking very, yeah. And then you go and flip the script and then upside down, willy-nilly, with this right here. And start looking at the past again like you some on a bench. For some of you, this is not all of you, are going to relapse right on the past. I mean, kid you not. Yeah. And then it looks like you come to this place of saying, okay, I gotta do what I need to do. Stop. You have to stop. It's telling yourself, don't do it no more. It's not for you. It's an injustice. It's an imbalance. And the decision you make to go forward and say, listen, I'm not going to lie to myself. This return. Ooh. Somebody come like, wait a minute. The decision on this return to not do the work. Yeah. This person came to not do the work that you need. They more or less is passion based, all about, yeah, they just about them. When they return, it's about what they want, their cups. Very self-serving individual. I'm just telling you what I see. And then you know what else that makes me more like looking at them with the side eye is the fact that they know. They know how you feel about them. They know you all love sick and loved, and the intimacy is everything. They actually love being intimate with you too, but it's more or less psychological, it looks like. So this person is really throwing you off your kilt on purpose. So no. Ooh. Let's see. Clarification, that's advice and outcome for Leo, please. Clarification, that's advice and outcome, please. Clarification, please, for Leo, please. For Leo, please. Three of Wands in reverse on that Three of Pentacles. When I say Pentacles, Wands, Wands, Pentacles, Swords. I don't see Three of Cups. When I did, it was in reverse. That's when I did see it. Look. You got the Judgment here, right? And the clarification on that is the Judgment in reverse. So somebody's taking accountability, and even down to that is the fact that for some it seems like you're taking accountability that the other person isn't. Like, oh, okay, they'll never take accountability, and you're being strong enough to see to not engage in that. You see that that's who they are, but I don't think you see the severity. I don't think you see that. Because even when the communication or whatever comes in, it's in regard to your independence, your flourishing. You know, they really think that for some of you, the reason why this person plays this game too, they think that you just see just them and nothing else. Like you're stuck in your ways with this being like this is the only person for you, and it turns them on with the hold that they have. But it's more or less this manifestation here. It just looks like, yeah, they working at will. They feel real good about that. They feel real good about the control and the hold they have on you. Well, that's what they think they do. Yeah, because they don't. The Lovers is in reverse. Committed. Passionate. So it looks like eventually you're going, after this back and forth, you're going to get back on your horse once you see what they was doing and how it's like the intent to throw you off. It's offensive. It's like you feel the need to hurry up and get in the win as soon as possible because they left you no options. You can't pour into them no more. You no longer see a victory of even engaging in them in the smallest sense. because you see the disappointment. You see that reconciling with them would be too much resistance, trouble, hard work, where you feel like, look, I'm looking foolish. To engage in something that seems so secretive and low vibrational. And he's like, the truth is that it was causing you some stress. A lot that was preventing you from being in this nurturing, comfortable place and feeling left in the cold. And you more or less saying no, taking the step to unburden yourself. I had to keep looking until I see it get better. Yes, I don't do extended at this time, but I see eventually after this relapse, you're going to fall back in line. Thank you. Because I trust me when I see it. Trust me when I say it's not it's a non-judgment zone. It's never where I feel like, cause trust me, more of us been there than haven't. We're human, okay? But it's showing down to some people giving more into being the worst part of a human. And it's saying just to take whatever their pain is to make them play off you and your feelings for them has run its course. But trust me when I say you're going to feel, if you haven't felt the pain of it or you feel like you're healing from it now, they're going to try to take you back down on the strength that they see you getting past this. It seems pretty spiteful. So that's what I see for you Leos at this time. Hopefully this read helps when it needs to. Hopefully you seeing this can help you go a different way, different route. But either way, however you figure it out, I wish you all the best. Love and light.